Moving to a new area of town can be scary. Moving across the country, well, that's usually worse. Unless you're able to take a month or so off to go look around the area, you're pretty much guessing at where you're going to live. You could get lucky, find the perfect place to spend, upwards of $500,000 on. I mean, it could happen. On the other hand, I could give you some places to get started, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go over the 3 most popular areas around Hillsborough County that we get asked about. Let's get started. Moving in general can be a pain. Moving across the state or states takes a lot of guesswork. I mean, what happens if you buy a home that winds up being 2 hours from the office? Probably not a good example. I mean, in Florida, you can go from coast to coast in 2 hours. If you're able to take a month or so off and look around, that's great. But most of the time, people moving to the state have maybe, a week to scope out locations. We get several calls each week from people moving to Florida. They want to know where the best place to move is. If you Google the best places to live in Tampa, you're going to get about 115 million results. Apparently, there are a lot of opinions out there. The best place to live is going to be very subjective. Trying down to pin it down to a community like Carrollwood or Brandon is going to be almost impossible to do in a video. So I'm going to concentrate on 3 very broad areas. To give you a little background, Paul and I have lived in the Tampa area for over 30 years. We have a little bit of experience in the area. We have either been to, lived in, or had travel sports with 1 or more of our 6 kids all over the west side of the state.
Buttermaker, this is your 2nd place trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you. We have been to the amusement parks over in Orlando more times than I really care to remember. Spent a lot of time in Daytona during Bike Week, vacay, or whatever. I have been to Miami twice. That was enough. That is the extent of my experience of the Florida East Coast, pretty much east of Plant City. I'm not a big fan of the East Coast, so if you're looking anywhere east of Auburndale, Plant City, you're probably watching the wrong video. If you're focusing on the Gulf side, the better side, keep watching. So I thought we would talk about regions or areas of the Tampa Bay area rather than homes in, say, Largo. When I talk with people about living around the Tampa Bay area, I break it down into these regions: downtown and South Tampa, the beaches over in Pinellas, Brandon and East Hillsborough, Mid-Pasco County, and Northwest Hillsborough County. We're going to cover 3 of these 5, and they're all in Hillsborough County. I'll deal with the other 2 later. So let's start with downtown and South Tampa. Besides the beach, downtown and South Tampa is going to be one of the most expensive places to live all around Tampa area. The area that I'm talking about is loosely defined as south of I-275, east of the airport, west of Ybor City. Some of those more hardcore South Tampa residents are going to argue Highway 60 is the line in the sand on the north. Either way, for our conversations, we're going to include my definition, which includes neighborhoods like West Shore and Beach Park, Palmacia, Hyde Park, the islands, downtown Tampa. So what drives the area? A lot. You're in downtown Tampa or really close to it. And like any major city, there's a lot going on. There's businesses. Most of the residents down there work nearby in downtown. The commute is very short. The total distance north to south is 6 miles or so. East to west is maybe 4. Ballast Point to downtown is only 13 minutes. Most people down there use the surface streets, but there is a Selman Expressway which can get you across the area pretty short order. For those moments when you're not working, there is plenty to do. Downtown is packed with museums, all types of restaurants, nightclubs, walkways, and trails. I mean, the longest continuous sidewalk in the country is on Bayshore Boulevard. Someone is always walking, biking, or jogging along that beautiful waterfront walkway. The area has golf courses. Well, it's got one, Palmacia Golf and Country Club. But if you're military, there are courses on MacDill Air Force Base that are available and very nice. There is a really neat disc golf course over on Picnic Island. There are several parks on both sides of the peninsula, as well as several dog parks. Shopping is everywhere, from downtown stores to some upper scale shops over in Hyde Park. The homes in the area reflect all of this. I mean, South Tampa has been one of the most popular places to live for decades. There are neighborhoods like Hyde Park and Palmacia, Bayshore Beautiful, that have retained a lot of their amazing older homes. Just drive down Bayshore Boulevard, that's just the start. And it has a little bit of everything. I mean, they're beautiful estate-sized homes, high-rise condos, townhomes, and some office buildings. Location, desirability, and the style of homes have kept prices fairly high. There are homes in the mid-600s on the very north end, maybe the very south side of the area. Most are going to be smaller, older homes built in the 1970s. In the middle of the area, around Hyde Park, Palmacia, you're going to be looking in the upper $900,000 to well into the 8-figure range. Nice place to live if you can afford it. Let's head east to Brandon. Brandon used to be a sleepy little bedroom community for those who wanted to work in downtown or over at MacDill. The main road to Tampa was a 2-lane highway called Highway 60, and there wasn't much between Brandon and Tampa. Now, that main road is still Highway 60 with 6 lanes each way and a ton of businesses filling the roadside. You got movie theaters, a huge shopping mall at the Brandon Town Center, restaurants all over the place, nightclubs, top golf driving range, and the Harley-Davidson dealership. All the things you're ever going to want to need, all right there on your commute to or from downtown. Actually, there are a few routes to Tampa and the surrounding areas. The Selman Expressway will take you from Brandon to Treasure Island beaches in less than an hour. Tampa International Airport is less than 30 minutes, assuming you don't drive during the rush hour. Non-rush hour, downtown is only 15 minutes. Things like Busch Gardens, the International Mall are maybe 20 minutes away. There are, I don't know, maybe 30 golf courses within an easy drive. There's parks, dog and kid parks are scattered all over the area. Bike and walking paths are in several preserves surrounding the Brandon area. Finding something to do and getting around Brandon is fairly easy for the major metropolitan area. The city of Brandon is pretty spread out. The area can include towns like Valrico, Dover, Bloomingdale. A lot of those neighborhoods were built in the 70s and 80s. They're going to be the basic 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes with 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. Home prices are going to be the mid-200s to the upper $400,000 range. Other parts of the area, like the Shoals, are newer, larger homes with around $800,000 or so, right up into the $3 and $4 million mark. The bulk of the homes are going to be in the $300,000 to $500,000 range throughout the area. That, combined with the current market, makes Brandon a very hot market. Homes in that price range are under contract in usually less than a week, and they're going at or above list price. Like South Tampa, it's all about location and desirability. Brandon is close enough to have access to Tampa, but far enough away that the congestion is less. Not gone, just less. The final area we show a lot of homes is in northwest Hillsborough County. Like Brandon, northwest Hillsborough has a large piece of land. Neighborhoods like Westchase, Cypress Creek, Cheval, Dyke Farms, Dyke Estates, Ladera are older, like maybe 10 to 20 years old. Home prices and styles are going to vary depending on the neighborhood. Dyke Farms and Dyke Estates are going to be 3 to 5 bedrooms, 3 and 4 baths, with about 2,500 to 4,000 square feet. Dyke Farms, being the older, is going to have larger lots. Cheval is a gated golf course community with 2 sides. You got Cheval East and Cheval West. Cheval East is the older of the 2, with larger homes between 3 to 6,000 square feet, good sized lots like 1/4 to 1/2 acre. Cheval West is newer with a mix of large estate homes, smaller homes maybe 2,500 to 3,500 square feet, and a few villas. Prices are going to run from the high 300s to well into the millions of dollars. I have a video on Cheval, the link is down below. Westchase is also another very popular place to live. I mean, it's been that way for 20 years. Like most neighborhoods in northwest Hillsborough, Westchase has great location, very good schools, and a small town feel once you get there. Westchase is kind of a little city in itself. I mean, there's the town center with shopping, restaurants, daily necessities like coffee and dry cleaning, community pools, tennis courts, parks, playgrounds, and walking trails all over the place. Like Cheval, Westchase has a semi-private golf course that I've played several times over the last 20 years or so. It is one of my favorites. Homes in Westchase are going to run from 1,500 square foot villas to 4,000 and 5,000 square foot single family homes priced in the millions of dollars. Just north of Westchase is Citrus Park, another great neighborhood with homes priced in the $300,000 to mid $400,000 range. North of Citrus Park is the gated golf course community of Old Memorial. Old Memorial is very private, gated community with a golf course with the houses starting at $1 million and going up. If you look at a map of the area, you're going to find a bunch of lakes. Most of those lakes have homes built around them. The largest and probably the most developed is going to be Keystone Lake. Those neighborhoods around the lakes are not necessarily in a planned development. They don't only have an HOA. What they do have is larger lots, homes in the 4,000 to 8,000 square foot range, priced in the high six figures and up. Unlike other parts of the county, Northwest Park does not have a huge master planned communities being built all over with thousands of homes in it. There is new construction, but most of the new homes are being built in smaller communities like Tarramoor. Tarramoor by WCI will wind up with about 150 or so homes in a very nice neighborhood. Prices are going to start in the upper $500,000 and go up. It has a clubhouse, swimming pools, tennis courts, but it's just not the focal point of the neighborhood. I have a video about Tarramoor, the link is down below. So what makes Northwest Hillsborough so attractive is easy. Location, location, and the schools. The location is great. From anywhere in Northwest Hillsborough, you're maybe 3 miles from the Veterans Expressway. The vet gives you access to the airport, downtown Tampa, restaurants of all types, the West Shore Business District. The area is basically 45 minutes to the beach. There's shopping at 3 huge malls and dozens of independent boutique stores. There are bike trails, miles of them. Parks, sports venues, playgrounds for the kids and the pets, mostly dogs, and golf courses in all directions. The schools there are some of the most sought after in the Bay Area, both public and private. Like I said earlier, new construction is limited out there, but it is available. Whether you go new or pre-existing is going to be dependent upon your time frame. Contrary to what you hear on the news stations, there are a bunch of existing homes for sale, with more coming on the market every day. But the market is hot, so you need to act. Houses don't stay on the market for long. If you find a home that you think you like, don't sleep on it. It's going to be sold. If you can get into a pre-existing home in 45 to 60 days. However, new construction, that's a different story. Builders are having issues getting material to build with and manpower to build it. Most new home sales reps are going to tell you 8 to 10 months before you move in. They're trying to sell a house. The reality is 12 to 14 months to move in. We currently have 4 new homes in some stage of construction. Closing dates have been pushed 4 or 5 times. That's the norm right now and will probably go on for another 18 to 24 months like that. I have a video about buying a new home. The link is below. We've helped a bunch of people move into the Tampa area and would be happy to guide you along that path to becoming a Tampa resident. It's really kind of nice. Give us a call, 813-864-6370. We love to talk real estate. If you haven't already done so, please click on the subscribe button down below. Click that notification button as well. We will let you know when our next video gets published. Thanks for watching, and go out and make it a great day.